she was sitting next to Selena Gomez.
We were seriously transported to the past.
Disney sources reported that a Hannah Montana one-night-only concert is coming soon to celebrate the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary.
And the Hannah Montana anniversary plans coming along?
Absolutely. We're working hard on them. You see the bangs.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Talk Miley to Me. I'm Molly.
And I'm Becky.
And we're here to talk Miley to you.
To you. We're back, mother effers.
These motherfuckers, I swear, they tried to kill your famous, your favorite bitch. They tried to fucking kill me.
I'm back, motherfucker! These motherfuckers, I swear, they tried to kill your favorite bitch. They tried to fucking kill me.
I'm not going down without a motherfucking fight.
And we're not. And we're not.
Town.
I'm not going down without a motherfucking fight. I'm here in London town, motherfucker.
We're here back in 2026.
Whenever you say that, I just think about like how we started this in 2021. 5 years ago now.
Yes. Is that insane or what?
No, it is pretty nuts.
This makes it
like nuts to think about.
Like season 5. Because we've taken like some breaks and like we've redone the cover art for the podcast. We've redone the podcast. And now it's season 5.
Now it's season 5. We still are out here just, every now and then we still have some technical issues, and every now and then we're still, troubleshooting XYZ. But for the most part, I feel like we're finally at a place where we got it down. Like we have like a core audience.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys for your support and just for listening to two bitches yap about Miley Cyrus,
Exactly. I never would have thought we'd be here 5 years later. Well, True. Listen, we would have been here doing this, just not with all of you.
Yeah, we were like, nobody listens to us, but whatever.
No, it's
and that's
fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
and that's okay. That's how you just got to keep going. You got to keep the faith, keep climbing. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm so excited though. We have so much to catch up on.
I know,
because we've taken a little break. We've been a little active on Patreon, but for the main channel, we've gotten some messages. It's like, when is the next episode coming out?
Here it is.
So we're back.
Yes, we're back, and we're ready to talk Miley to you
and Hannah Montana
and Hannah Montana this whole year, especially the first half of the year. We're here to talk Hannah Montana. It's 20 years, you guys.
20 years, and we're gonna get into everything that we've missed talking to you guys about over the break, because Miley took a little bit of a break, like end of December, but she was like, as soon as 2026 hit, she was back out here networking. Yes. She loves the network.
She really does, especially lately. I mean, maybe it's just like more public, and she's been talking about all the networking she's doing and the strange little projects that it seems that she's doing, but that seems what she's into lately.
No, she's out here. I think she's realized, oh wait, if I go to these things, I can actually get like gigs and work and opportunities and go to the Golden Globes next year for another Best Original Song nomination. She's like realizing these things. So let's go ahead and dive in. I first thought that we could talk about what I feel like. I'm trying to go a little bit in chronological order here, but I'm sure we'll jump around. There was a note that Miley gave to CR Fashion Book, which is, if you guys don't remember, she did a photo shoot with them last year. That was super artsy, very cool. But she gave them a note, okay? And it looks like it's on the back of a page or back of a newspaper. And she has a charm on it that has the letter L, and it looks like an old charm, okay? And apparently she had sent this letter to Sierra Fashion Book Studio about moving into a new chapter of rebirth, rebuilding, and romance in the new year. She predicted Reborn, but like in real life.
Right.
She was not fooling around when she said that, let's be reborn, because that's what she's doing. And she says on this note, this charm survived the house fire in 2018. The love this L represents did not make it. Oof. As I move
Seriously.
new as I move now into a new chapter of rebirth, rebuilding, and romance, and she puts romance in all caps. It feels right to let go, she underlines let, and let in, underlines let in, my truest destiny. The end is the beginning. And then she signs it Miley, Heart Miley. This was so random to me.
This was so random. It was so random to the point that I wasn't sure if it was real.
No, that's true. I guess I clown. I just took it as fact. And I think it is fact though. I think enough time has passed. We would have found out.
Totally. It is strange. It's a little cryptic, which we don't get.
True.
We don't get cryptic stuff from her very often, and we also moved on really quick from it. I mean,
we did move on really quick.
We weren't here recording, and we weren't here talking the Miley to the world about it. Maybe that's why. But no, Twitter seemed to move on very quickly from this.
I think it's because she started, literally this was like the day before she went to the Palm Springs Film Festival, I think.
This is true.
There's just a lot happening. Like we've said before, when she does one thing, she does like a million things at once.
That is so true.
And then she like goes back into hiding. But yeah, there was a little bit of discussion about this online, but it is very, very random. Speaking of which, because we're on the topic of L.
Oh my God,
I don't know why I'm so giggly today.
We're back. She's excited.
It's because we're back. I'm excited. I sent you a tweet like an hour or so ago, so I don't expect you to have seen it. But it's apparently Liam Hemsworth with his wife or fiance, whatever, sat across from Nick Jonas at the recent fashion show. I forget which fashion show it was, but so fucking funny.
Even when Miley's not in the room, she's the most iconic and most relevant person.
Because why does Nick Jonas in that photo look like he's like traumatized? Does he not?
Literally, it's like, are they having a stare down?
Liam's not even looking at Nick.
No,
but
he's
Nick
not.
is like,
but Nick looks like he's nailing him with his eyes.
And it looks like a small room.
Oh my God, Nick looks crazy. Nick looks crazy. That's
anyway,
so funny.
That's what it reminded me of that.
Speaking of Elle,
but yeah, she
probably the Elle in question.
Yeah, true. Oh, for sure, the Elle in question, right? Like for sure. Yeah, I know we've talked about Miley getting engaged. I think that was like the last episode, one of the last episodes we had last year.
Yeah.
But thinking about going into 2026, and I think a huge theme of this episode is going to be like, what is Miley doing in 2026?
Yeah.
Do you think she's getting married this year?
Yeah, given that that note, the romance in all caps.
True.
Do you?
I mean, I hope so. That would be
Molly,
amazing.
What if she gets married and you guys have the same date?
That would be crazy.
Would you just die?
I would not be okay. I'd go and jump off my balcony into the forest. I would not be okay.
That would be crazy.
I don't there's 365 chances of that happening this year, but who knows? That would be crazy.
Do you think that she'll do like a bigger wedding than what she did with Liam? Or do you think it'll be even more low-key than that?
You're so right. Usually the second marriage is way more low-key, but the first marriage was pretty low-key.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
But when thinking about who she was as a person, I mean, like we know her, right? This is so parasocial. But like from what we think of her as a person in 2018, I feel like she was more of the like, well, I'm kind of too cool for marriage and like a ceremony, and like I'm kind of just like a tomboy type of thing. Now I feel like she's very enthralled in when she shows up like she does a whole thing. In anything she does, she makes like a statement and she makes an appearance. And if she is doing something, it's very intentional. She's not really half-assing anything anymore.
Intentional. That is Miley Cyrus's word lately. Intentional.
Yeah. So for that, I could see her doing something. I don't think it would be anything massive. Like I feel like it could even be smaller than Selena Gomez's wedding. And I don't
Yeah,
even feel like Selena Gomez's wedding was that big, but what do you
I can
think?
see it being similar to Tish's wedding. That looked very
Yes.
small and intimate. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, something else we didn't talk about. Brandy Cyrus also got engaged
Yes, she
like a week
did.
or so later.
All of our Cyrus girls are engaged.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't it?
Brandy did talk about her what she wants to do for a wedding. I listened
She
to her
did.
talk about that on her podcast. She was like, I don't think I'm going to do like a ceremony. She even said something about her mom's being really big. She was like,
Really?
I'm not going to do something like that. She's not about all that.
That's interesting. What do you think that Noah will do? When will Noah get married? I feel like she's been engaged forever.
Forever. I don't know.
Also, isn't it funny that they got engaged in like descending order? Like it was Noah, Miley, Brandy.
True.
Yeah, right? Well,
Yeah, that's
Miley's
true.
second, but of course, what's
But
relevant
yeah,
now?
so who knows? Like, I could see her doing a little bit more than what she did with Liam just because it was like, there was like no one there. And it was, she had no
Yeah.
makeup on.
And I
I
feel
think,
like, I mean, it never, you know, their whole, obviously, we've gone through the roller coaster of their relationship, and they were engaged, and then it was off, and then they were broken up, and then they were together, and they were engaged again. So I feel like they just were like, "Ugh, let's just do a wedding, right? So
well,
I do
yeah.
feel like she'll probably put more thought into this one.
Well, yeah, their house burned down. So they were just like,
Yeah.
we're trauma bonded. Let's just do this.
Yeah. I
It
think it was
wasn't
something like
thought
that.
out. Yeah. But yeah, I realized when we got done with our last season of the podcast, I was like, we didn't even talk about like our predictions for that and if we think that would happen this year. Yeah, I mean, obviously, selfishly, I would love for her to get married this year because then we would have the same marriage year, which would be
Wouldn't that
great.
be crazy?
But I don't know. I could also see her having like a long engagement. I could see it being early next year too.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it is coming this year because of the letter. I do.
Yeah, no, for sure. Maybe that she's like, hey, I'm gonna invite you see our fashion book to the
Maybe
wedding.
she
So
would.
random.
If she was going to invite
She
anyone,
would.
she would be the one to invite like all these fashion magazines and yeah.
Yeah, it would be all the designers and the iconic photographers and all that. Okay, let's talk about Palm Springs Film Festival because she made noise when she attended this thing.
She
and
did.
we had known like at the end of the last year she was going to be awarded the Outstanding Artistic Achievement Award for Dream as One.
Yes.
But like I've never really heard of this film festival. I didn't know how big of a thing it was. I didn't really know if she was going to attend or not, but it seems like anytime, at least in recent years, that she has been awarded something, or if it's for a project for someone else, like James Cameron or Beautiful That Way, if it's honoring something else, she seems like she shows up more for that than her own music, like her own stuff.
It's true. It's true. She'll show up, but I think it's because of the respect for the people that she's, because it's really for their art. And we know that she's an art appreciator.
Yeah.
I think
more
it's
like,
for
well,
respect
if
for
it's
them.
just, yeah, if it's like, she's like, well, if I don't want to do it, it only really affects me, right? It's my work.
Exactly.
But she showed out. She wore,
And she did.
she looked amazing, like usual. Her hair was the headline of the whole night. The Hannah Montana-esque hair.
I mean, I know, and we've talked about this. All of our For You pages, our feeds are obviously like directed towards the things that we do. And obviously ours is probably more Miley heavy than most of the world's. But I do feel like she was a huge note in the news about this, regardless.
Well, because everyone's so thirsty for this Hannah Montana reunion, you know? So she shows up. She's wearing, her hair looks a little bit lighter. She has bangs going on. It truly looks like 2026 version of Hannah Montana, like Hannah Montana would look like as a grown adult.
Yes, 100%.
And while this is happening, or maybe it was like a little bit before she appeared, Disney sources reported that a Hannah Montana one night only concert is coming soon to celebrate the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary.
Right. So...
And I know you probably got text I got a few texts from people.
Get people coming from out of the woodworks to text me about this. Last time that it blew up last summer, and now again. Like, is it real? And I'm like, thanks for thinking that I'm that close to Miley that I do know, but I don't know.
I was like, I don't believe it until we've learned. We've just been fooled so many times. We
So many
know,
times.
like, do not believe it until you see it come from, like, literally Miley herself or someone on her team or, you know, at Disney.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how I feel about that. I don't want to be the person that helps people get their hopes up for something and then to feel let down by Miley. But with that being said, I do think she is doing something. I don't
She's doing
know
something.
if she's doing something. We don't know if it's going to be like a one-night concert or not, but while she is on the red carpet, she is talking to someone and, you know, they're asking her questions. And of course, one of the last questions is about Hannah Montana anniversary plans.
And the Hannah Montana anniversary plans coming along?
Absolutely. We're working hard on them.
What are you going to do? Just tease us.
I can't tell you.
Just tell me one little tease.
You see the bangs.
And then that's it.
That's it for that. Yeah. So we know something's happening. And I know we've talked about our conspiracies before, but with new information that's come out, what do you think?
I still don't know. I only know that there's 2 things that are certain. Okay, 3 things. One of them being that she has confirmed that she's doing something. But I think the other 2 things that are certain are that it's going to be sickening and we're going to be gagged.
Yeah.
And I think that if it's, let's say that like these rumors about the one night only concert are true, obviously that's going to be a very small population of the people that would want to be there. Because let's be honest, everyone who was born between 1993 and 2004 are going to want to be there more than anybody. Obviously, there's only the smallest percentage of us that could go. It's going to be filmed and it's going to be like a TV special. It's going to be on Disney Plus. I don't know. It's going to be filmed.
It has to be filmed for sure because the demand is going to be crazy. I don't think she's going to do, people are saying she's going to do Madison Square Garden. I don't see that happening.
I don't either. No, I don't see her
being
even
like
doing an
intimate thing.
Yes, I do too.
Like we've seen. I see it being maybe invite only.
I also do. I do.
Like she's done for Spotify Billions Club, like she's done for the Chateau performances over the last few years. Like she's done for all of these. I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be something intimate. I don't think she wants to perform in a big stadium. But who knows? She has said multiple times that 2026 is going to be the year that she's going to like get uncomfortable.
Right. That's true.
And
That's
from what
true.
we know, that would be doing a tour,
Going on
doing
big
like a
stage.
big performance. So who knows? I mean, I would love to see her in Madison Square Garden doing Hannah Montana songs. That would be like, I could then pass away, I think, at that point.
Absolutely. No, I just know that if I'm lucky enough to be in that audience, like I will do whatever it takes to buy a plane ticket and be there.
No, same. Like
I'm fully prepared to drop all of my responsibilities. And luckily, because of this whole thing, I do feel like everyone that's important in my life, including my boss, will let me do this.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Including my work would also be like, yes. I mean, when we went to the Spotify thing, my boss was like, yes, you have to go.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Are you kidding me?
So yeah, very grateful for that support. And we'll see, I guess.
What she also, and also guys, if you're watching this on YouTube or even Spotify, I think you can comment. Let us know what your predictions are with the Hannah Montana thing.
Does anybody have anything different? Yeah.
Anything different than some of the conspiracy we've already laid out, because I don't know. I like to dream big, but I also know that the possibility of getting let down is also there. So I try to be a little bit realistic too about it.
Of course.
She was also asked about acting, which people were freaking out about too. They asked her, you know, would you ever get back into acting? And she said, if someone here has the right script, I'm available. And that script's come to her often, but it has to be the right thing.
Yeah, which she said.
She's always
said that before.
I feel like.
Yeah. Which It's so funny. I forget all the time, given that we were just talking about the Hannah Montana of it all. I literally forget that her start was like acting.
Yeah.
I forget
No,
that
same.
like Hannah Montana was acting because
No, I do.
she really didn't do much. I mean, of course, we've got a couple of those movies in the last song, of course. Then we hadn't seen her till Black Mirror. And now never again. I would love to see her get back into something.
I would too. I think it's almost, I don't want to say the time has passed, but maybe it has. But there were always talks about her doing like a Madonna biopic. And I'm like, dude, she would have been perfect for that.
Yeah.
I think
that a biopic is going to be something that she's going to want to do.
I do too, especially if it's someone like super iconic.
Yeah. A Madonna biopic with Miley Cyrus would go insane.
Yeah. And I'm like, we need to make this happen before. I mean, but truly, I think about it and I'm like, Madonna, even when she was like in her 40s, she was releasing big hits, you know?
So true.
Maybe she's probably not outgrown it. She's only in her early 30s. And
yeah, exactly.
I feel like she could play Madonna and with makeup probably look like a younger version of Madonna if they needed to go into that route. But
yeah. Oh, that would be awesome.
I know. I pray for it a lot. Okay. She gave a fabulous speech when she was awarded the award, and she's always super well at speaking at these things, but she did make a note with there was like a ensemble of people playing instruments there, you know, doing music.
Yeah.
And she was like, if you're available for the Oscars, that's what we're hoping for.
Dream as one. You guys did amazing. If you're available for the Oscars, that's what we're hoping for.
Do you think that she would perform Dream as One at the Oscars?
I do.
Or do you do?
Yeah. I think
An
that
award
she
show
loves
performance, when was the last time?
probably
When was the last
Slide
time?
Away.
Award
Oh,
show
well, the
performance,
Grammys. Hello, she sang
Well, yeah,
Flowers
yeah.
at the Grammys.
That was the last time. But before that,
It had
Like,
to be like
I
Slide
mean,
Away.
plus-
Or
Plastic
Well,
Hearts, it was
the-
just different because everything was like
it was
virtual.
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that she loves an award show moment, and I could see it happening.
I could too. I would love that. I'm hoping she's not just talking about like, oh, you should be there because we're hoping for a win at the Oscars. But
Oh, I feel like she would
Do you
be
know what I mean?
talking about a performance. I don't think she would ever expect an award.
But they don't have that nailed in yet, the performances. The Oscars are soon, aren't they?
Well, they're after the Grammys, aren't they?
True.
I
Maybe
think
they're
it's, like,
still.
deep into February.
That's true. Guys, I always forget that this first part of the year
It's
is
in
always booked and
March.
busy with awards.
The Oscars are not until March.
And
And we know March 15th.
Okay. Dang.
We do know that it actually could be extremely last minute for planning this because didn't she just like decide the day before that she was going to sing Slide Away?
True.
And
Yeah.
also the day before the Grammys, she was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, but she would never do that if it was like about James Cameron or Jamie Lee
Exactly.
Curtis.
Exactly.
She would never do that. She'd be like, well, I have to for them.
Right. I could see it. And I would be gagged.
I'd be gagged too. She's definitely going to be there. But the Grammys, I want to ask you about that really quick.
Okay.
Do you think she's obviously going to go, right?
I think so. She's nominated for a couple.
Not a main.
Not
but
a
no
main.
main.
She's been there the last couple of years, though. I almost wonder if she'll like even present again like she did last year.
True. So prior to the Golden Globes that we're about to get into, I did see online that apparently Miley was supposed to perform with Mark Ronson and Andrew Wyatt because they were doing some kind of show before the Golden Globes, I think. And he posted on his Instagram, Mark Ronson did, that he said, quote, "Our queen Miley was insanely ill on Friday and asked us to step in and perform the song we all wrote for the film Avatar Fire and Ash."
Oh my
And then,
God.
he says a bunch of nice things. And then he says, "Love this song, love Miley, love the movies, love you all."
Aw.
I get so much hate for being excited about Miley and Mark Ronson all the time.
You do?
because I think the way that I the way that I compliment them, it seems like I ship them like as a couple.
Right. Right.
And people
No,
are like,
'cause
ew.
no, but I know exactly what you mean, and I feel the same way. I don't want them to be a couple, but like I want them to be together. You know what I mean?
Same. This is a safe space
Yeah,
until
thank
we read the
you.
comments.
Right.
No, but okay, there was, and I'll
No,
put it in this
listen.
episode if you're watching it. There was video of them on the Golden Globes red carpet, and they were doing an interview. And Miley is like, saying her answer to whatever, and he's just looking at her and smiling the whole time.
Oh, do you think he's in love with her?
I don't know. Probably not. I think he is
Oh.
married.
Oh.
He is married. She's engaged.
They're just genuine close friends, and I think that they're just like in awe of each other's talent, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's like
Yeah.
a platonic, like a older brother situation because he is
Yeah.
older.
I could see that.
I just can't get past it. Sorry, not sorry.
Thanks for saying that. Thanks for being brave and saying that, because I know I'm not the only one who agrees with you. Sound off in the
Good.
comments.
No, this is a huge thing. People, it's especially Twitter. People hate that. When I make little fun little tweets, and I'm like, hey, they're so cute together. Look at them. Look at the way he looks at her. And there's
But
always
it's
someone in the comments
true.
like, cancel. Okay, but I just had to say that because that was one of my favorite parts of the Golden Globes. Wait, the Golden Globes was actually so crazy.
No, there's so much that happened at the Golden Globes, and I can't believe that it's like taken this long for us to debrief it.
Aside from presenting an award with Pamela Anderson, which was also iconic and made so much sense to me. They were so cute together up there.
Yep.
Aside from losing to K-pop Demon Hunters for Best Original Song, I knew that was going to happen.
I knew that was going to happen.
I knew it. Like, the predictions, when I was watching the show, they have these, like, I forget what it's called, but they have these predictions on the bottom that pop up about certain awards. And it's like, it's almost like predicting sports wins. Like, this is my sports.
Yeah.
I don't, but there was the prediction of this on this award, Best Original Song. K-pop Demon Hunters was like 98%
Yeah, exactly.
in favor.
No,
When I
knew
saw
she had no
that,
chance.
the chokehold that this song has on the general public.
And Molly, why don't you have something to say?
It is a good song. It is.
It was like after the Golden Globes, she sent me a video and she's like, oh no, this is a good song.
It does go pretty hard. My brother literally got into a fender bender listening to the song.
That's right.
And he is a grown man. He is like a 32-year-old grown man that has a child.
That's right. That's right.
And I literally went to his house and I was like, what happened to your car? He goes, I had to get a new one because I got into a car accident listening to K-pop Demon Hunters. Embarrassing.
A little bit, yeah.
But
all those memes
anyway,
that we make about like when I get into a car accident and this song is blasting happen in real life.
And it really happened. It really happened. So originally, remember we were on this podcast, like or maybe I just tweeted about it, but she was supposed to sit with Leonardo DiCaprio, Orlando Bloom, Emma Stone, all these random people. Well, of course, she never sits where she's supposed to. She never does. And she was sitting next to Selena Gomez. Guys, before like the actual photos of them posing even came out, people were taking screenshots of the award show and zooming far into like the 3 pixels in the back of them sitting next to each other. And they're like, oh, the internet broke.
No, the world stopped turning for a moment.
Timelines were like going insane.
There was like literally my entire feed, one after another, same photo of everyone. It's Hannah and Michaela. It's Hannah.
Oh my gosh.
It's Miley Stewart and what's her name? Alex Russo.
It's Nick Jonas's ex-girlfriends.
That
together in the same room as Nick Jonas.
As Nick Jonas.
It was like,
yes, he was there.
It was like the 2018 Choice Awards all over again.
No, we were seriously transported to the past.
It was so good. And yeah, we get like high quality, high def photos of them posing and
stunning.
They're besties. They're besties.
I know. It's really adorable. I wish we got more content of them together.
Yeah. They did like take a side, like they were posing for a photo, and when they were sitting down, Selena Gomez said, "Hot mommy," And then everyone was like, Miley Cyrus is pregnant.
Oh my God. I didn't see that.
Like, just because someone calls you hot mama doesn't mean they're insinuating that you're pregnant.
Yeah, that's definitely something that people say.
When people
Hot
say that,
mommy.
when people were saying that on Twitter, I was like, guys, you have to go touch grass. Like,
No, they
it's an
have
absolute
to.
must. It's like, I'm prescribing you. You have to now. Like, it's getting sad.
Oh, it's getting bad.
Okay.
But another blast from the past.
You go ahead. What are you going to say?
Miley was pictured hugging Patrick Schwarzenegger. Oh my
Gag.
God.
This was my gag, I think. Because, like, I had known Selena and Miley were, like, kind of besties. Like, they had been at, like, recent things. It was reported that she was at Selena's wedding. So I, like, kind of figured that they were already besties. It was nice to get photos of them, don't get me wrong. But this was not on my bingo card at all.
No, never. Especially
Never.
after what we got in the Walk of Fame. Never thought that this yeah, this was incredible.
They were hugging. They seemed very I mean, it's been so long. They probably are just, like, on friendly terms. I'm sure it was a little awkward.
I'm sure.
Right?
But
It's always a little awkward if you run into your ex.
always, no matter how much time has gone by, no matter what kind of relationship you both are in. But yes,
It's a little awkward.
they hugged.
And Tish Cyrus was just in the background, like she do.
Exactly. Literally, like, for all 20 years of Miley's career. If you see a
She's
photo
always
of
just been in
Miley,
the background.
zoom in, you can find Tish.
Yeah, no, exactly. She also was talking to Jacob Elordi and introduced their moms to each other. And
Wait,
everyone
that's
was freaking
adorable.
out because it was so cute. Well, he recently came out and said that was his first crush ever, was Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus.
Hello.
Speaking of Jacob Elordi, I'm rewatching Euphoria because the new season's coming out, and I forget everything that happens in the first 2 seasons of Euphoria because it's been literally since we started this podcast, since the season came out.
That's true. I never watched it, obviously.
It's pretty good. It's kind of crazy though. It's kind of like soft corn.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
Wow. Yeah, I had no idea. Even though I'm so happy that Miley is so happy with Max and she's engaged and she's gonna get married, this brought up a little shipment that I never thought that I would ever want. But if something was to ever happen, I would die if Miley and Jacob Elordi got together. Miley and Jacob Elordi, aka Elvis Presley from the Better Elvis. I said
it. The Better Elvis.
I said it.
Because you would have strong feelings about that.
Obviously.
Yeah. I think he was the better Elvis. You know who the better Elvis is?
Tell me.
For people that may or may not know, Tyler Hilton from Walk the Line.
Oh, that's a good one.
We forget about him a lot. But no, sure, Jacob Elordi is the better than Austin Butler. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Austin.
Vanessa
I know
Hudgens'
you worked really hard on that.
He still is.
He's still working.
He's still working on it. Actually, we need to figure out if he's still talking like this.
Yeah,
I actually haven't checked on him in a while.
Yeah, can we do a wellness check on Austin Butler?
No, I haven't. Elvis. I really have not heard him talk in like 2 years, I think.
That's so true. That's so true. He quit talking because that's all we were saying. So he shut his mouth.
We were all roasting.
Never to be heard from again.
Poor guy.
It's all right. It's all right. You worked really hard and you did a good job.
I think that movie did make more money than Priscilla.
Yes, I think so too.
But I did watch that movie on an airplane, I think, and I did like it. Priscilla?
Yeah.
Is that what the movie's called? Yeah.
Yes, I think I watched it on an airplane too.
Oh, because yeah,
we always do
that shit.
That's the only time I'll watch a movie, when I am like basically in prison with nothing else to do.
I am so happy that you're feeling happy after the Bears lost yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I'm just
ruin your vibe.
I'm just really proud of the boys. I think they did so good. It was a good season.
I heard that last night and I was like, oof, my friends are heartbroken right now. I just know it.
I know. It was sad. It was really sad, but it was a great season.
Yeah.
They made it way
Bears
further than we ever thought.
If anyone's wondering what we're talking about.
Yes, we're talking about the Chicago Bears.
Okay, you can wake back up now, everyone. We'll get back to your program. This is like the complete opposite audience.
A single person that listens cares about the Bears.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I also want to make a side comment. My roots are giving Malibu Miley.
No, okay, no, listen. I'm giving Malibu Miley. You're giving
not.
flowers.
I feel like Malibu Miley was pretty blonde, though. Like, her ends were really blonde.
They were really blonde, but they weren't. They were like way further down. You're right. Mine doesn't look
isn't
that blonde
Mine's
anymore.
not very far down.
Yeah,
I'm
you look
my
more
hair
like
done.
flowers. You are.
Yeah, so this will be the last time you guys get to roast me about my roots.
Ever.
Not ever, probably.
For
with
it
being this drastic, probably.
Who roasts you?
I've had rats in my comment section.
Guys, don't.
They know my weakness. They know that's what I'm
true.
actually.
No, they
You could
literally
literally
do.
say anything else.
One thing
You can
about
say anything
the
else
YouTube
about me.
comments, they know our weaknesses.
They do. And it was a YouTube Shorts. How did you know?
It's always a YouTube Shorts. Those have the most foul comments.
It's true.
Insane. Hey, we need
I'm
warriors
scared.
out
Sometimes
there.
I just don't look.
Some
of you guys do come.
Yeah. And
Some
you
of them do.
They do. And we're eternally grateful because we need warriors in there.
You could literally say anything about me. You could say anything about my appearance.
You could say that she's the demise of society all wrapped up in a blanket on a couch and she won't care. But talk about
if you say something about my
roots.
roots, it's like, I know, bitch. I fucking know.
Thanks. I have eyes.
Anyway, anything else about the Golden Globes or Palm Spring Film Festival before we continue?
I think those are the big parts.
Okay, I have a bone to pick with Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus, gird your loins. Let's hear it.
So, I don't know how we got these. I don't know where they came from, but I'm pretty sure they're legit. The original Something Beautiful visuals that were scrapped came to surface. And we saw a mood board of what she was envisioning for some of these. And then we also saw an actual shot of her standing in front of a completely different backdrop, what looks to be her recording Something Beautiful, the song. And apparently, the scrapped original End of the World music video had originally featured a psychedelic bedroom, giant bedsheets tunnel, and projectors with memories and images that cascade into fabric and fog with a storyline.
What?
Yeah. Did you see all these surface? They were brief. They were brief because it was around the time the film festival and the Golden Globes were happening. But yes, I put them in our notes. Did I share these with you? Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
Okay,
this is insane.
Sure. So I just wish we never saw these. But especially the Something Beautiful visual with the eye behind her and her like
that's good. That's good. But no, let's go back to the fact that End of the World had a storyline. That's all I want. Okay, can I say it? This is a safe space. That's all I wanted and hoped for from this entire film.
All I wanted was you.
Yeah, I wanted a storyline.
Yeah,
I wanted it.
We didn't really get that at all. These are the kind of visuals that, you know, when you're like in a club or a bar and they're playing music videos on the big TV and you're like, yes, this is the place I want to be at. These are visuals that perfectly fit that.
Yes. These are
not
visuals
very deep
that look closer to The Wall that we were promised.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder what changed. Is it really the budget? Like, I wonder like what changed and what made her change gears.
Maybe it was the budget. She spent it all on the Mugler. She did. She admitted that. Release it. Let's see it more. Who leaked that, do you think?
Release it. Yeah. I don't know where these came from. I found these on Twitter, but they came from very reputable Miley Cyrus update accounts.
No, this looks very real.
Yeah,
this
I think it really is.
From Miley's womb.
Yeah.
Damn.
She did make an Instagram post celebrating 3 years of flowers.
Yeah.
And I wanted to touch base on this because these photos of her were from the Golden Globes after party,
Yeah.
and she looks so good. She was serving the hottest mug I've ever seen, the hottest mug I've ever felt, like extra hot cocoa.
No, the picture of her with her back turned in the back of the limo. One of our friends
Yeah.
sent it to us, and she's like, "No, I mean it when I say this is the best she has ever looked because the face guard." And she's like, "What is different?" Well, one, we know the teeth. That helps a lot. But two, I said, "It's the Maybelline, honey. It really is."
No, it really is. It is, but then like we were Maybelline. Like I'm wearing Maybelline right now for most of my face, and I just don't got the magic touch, I guess.
True. Okay, wait. One thing that we forgot to talk about, back to the Golden Globes look of it all in these here photos, but especially the photo with Selena Gomez. Sorry, are we sure that was a picture of Miley Cyrus, or was that a picture of Tish Cyrus Purcell?
No, it's true. When she does her hair like that, she looks so much like Tish.
Just like her.
And remember the person that was coming out saying that they were actually Miley's mom and it wasn't Tish? Like, what the actual hell do you think we would believe that? Like,
right. That we barely gave any attention, but that woman is mentally ill.
For sure.
That's why that came and go so quick. But like, seriously, if let's say it was like real and this woman was trying to say that, how, like, look at her. There's no Billy Ray in this face. How are we even sure it's him?
She also just did Light of a Clear Blue Morning with Dolly, Reba, Lainey Wilson, and Queen Latifah.
What a gaggle of girls.
Is that like, you know how Taylor Swift back in 2015 had her like girl squad?
My God.
This is that in 2026.
Sure
These
is.
other bitches wish.
Sure is.
Well, I know Reba and Dolly are super close. Then of course Miley and Dolly are.
Yeah.
And I think Lainey Wilson's thrown in there because I think Miley probably gets along well with Lainey Wilson, and I'm sure Dolly does too. I did not expect Queen Latifah to be in this mix, but
here she is, and I'm here for it. I think, well, Lainey Wilson's the one who did the Hannah Montana tribute at the Disney Legends, so she probably got her foot in the door that way too.
Well, and Brandy Cyrus did a remix to one of Lainey Wilson's songs.
That's right.
So I think she's kind of tight with them.
Lainey Wilson got in with the Cyruses, and that's a good place to be, I'd say.
It's true. And we are recording this on Dolly's 80th birthday.
We are. 80 is crazy.
80 is crazy, and I don't like it. I want her to live forever.
I want her to live forever.
And like she will live forever, but like I meant like literally here.
I know. She will live forever in our hearts and minds. So anyway, happy birthday to Dolly.
Yeah, well, Colton said that he said 80 is the new 70. He's like 80 is pretty young still.
That's true. Honestly, our average lifespan has I think gone up again. I'd say
especially Dolly. Like she has nothing but good karma on her side.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think we're fine. Okay. I have a favor to ask of you.
Okay.
Would you be able to go into our Instagram submission area on the story and read what people have submitted? So if you're not following us on Instagram, y'all, make sure to go do that, because every now and then we post on our story a little question box, and you can submit your questions or topics you want us to cover in our next episode. And that's what we're about to do right now. Becky's going to read some of them. Make sure we cross everything off our to-do list here.
First one here. Do you think we are getting MC10 this year?
No.
I don't either.
You don't?
I really don't.
Some people do. Some people really do.
I mean, I know that she's already talked about that she's working on more, but it takes so long. And with her level of perfectionism lately, I don't see it being this year. Especially
and she's
we're
engaged.
Something Beautiful is not even a year old.
It's not. And when was the last time she's released full albums back-to-back years? Never. The closest thing was Time of Our Lives in 2009, but that was an EP that she did not write.
Correct. And she didn't, nor did she really care about.
No, it was just for the Walmart line, which Becky is wearing archival if you're watching this, she's wearing an archival piece from the 2009 Miley and Max Azria Walmart collection.
That's right. It's archival museum quality. Thank you. I think that I was going to say it's either MC10 or her wedding, but I actually still, even if the wedding doesn't happen this year, I still don't see an album coming. Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I said,
maybe in early next year.
Is not even a year old. Is that crazy or what? Doesn't it feel like it's kind of been here for a while?
It feels like it's been. No, because I feel like we've covered it so much.
I know.
You know? That's what I think makes it feel like longer. And
there's just been so many different aspects to it, I think. The rollout actually was so long, and then the performances and the Billions Club of it all and everything, it kind of made it feel longer, which is really cool, actually.
That's true.
Okay, this person, it's not a question, it's a comment, but we'll comment on it. And it says, fans hate on the MC marketing team, but I wonder how many decisions came from her, like the Insta captions, which Miley did. Remember, everyone was pissed with the rollout of Something Beautiful, how it started by saying Miley Cyrus releases, and it was talking the third person. Miley did say that was her idea.
No, she did. And I believe that it was.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Like, do you think the majority of the marketing decisions are her? I don't think they are, because she has complained about the marketing of it all before. And with how much she's chronically, she claims she's not on her phone. I know she says she does make a lot of decisions though when it comes to her social media. Like she'll draft something in another app and then send it to her team to post.
Yeah.
I think probably on her social media, she makes a lot of the decisions, I would say.
Yeah. I'm sure that the marketing of everything is certainly half and half, because, I mean, she's with a big recording company, Columbia. Like, they're going to have their say, and they're going to tell you, if you're going to be with us, then this is how we're going to do it, to a point.
True.
But I know that she's definitely got to have some say.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She definitely speaks
tough.
up. That's tough too. Yeah.
Okay, Molly, here's a good one. Does Miley wear swimsuits to the beach?
Which one of you guys commented that or asked that? Such a weird comment. That's the most random thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I'm sure she does. She wears swimsuits in her music videos.
True.
I just saw like a throwback video of her on Jimmy Fallon, and she was talking about the marketing of Endless Summer Vacation. And she's like, yeah, I geniusly made it called Endless Summer Vacation so that the marketing of it could just be me posting in a swimsuit being like, haha, Endless Summer Vacation.
True.
Remember when she said that? And we were like, you bitch.
We were like starving.
This is from the same person. It says, did Miley play Molly Morris in So Undercover? Was that her name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she did. Okay. Okay, this person says, on the upcoming Hannah concert, if it's real, will there be any features such as Taylor Swift or Nick Jonas?
I don't think.
Or any at all.
I mean, the way that I would love that, like a David Archuleta moment, I could see that.
Oh,
maybe.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, she predicted bangers with that one.
She really did.
What was that song called? We're gonna get this.
We're gonna get this tonight. Yeah.
She was spitting bars on that.
That was a really good one. That was a good episode of the show. Honestly, as much as I would love it, I think that this is going to be all about me for her.
True. Me too. Yeah.
Because
I think so too.
Hannah Montana speaks for herself. She does not need anybody else.
I mean, her biggest songs are not the ones she's had collaborators on, you know?
Exactly. Do you think, this is a good one. Do you think that we'll know when she gets married? Like, do you think she'll make a whole post about her wedding and the marriage?
I'm going to predict no.
Really? She went on Good Morning America to announce her damn engagement.
Well, no, I think she went on Good Morning America for Dream as One.
Well, she did.
And she just happened to be there and just said it.
I guess.
I think if she was not going to be doing any press, that would have never happened.
That's a good point. That did come at an interesting time in her life.
And she made that comment too. She was like, this is all aligning with, my professional and my personal life are aligning a lot.
So unless it aligns with something, with another project she's doing, I think Molly might be right. I don't know that we'll hear from her. Okay. Honestly, most of these are like all things that we've talked about already, which are talk about the one night only Hannah Montana thing. Is that a rumor? Is it happening? What are our thoughts on it? Do we think it'll be on Disney Plus? I did say, yes, I do think that. This one person says, please tell the GP that a Hannah 20th anniversary concert is unlikely. I wish I could say that with my chest. I can't.
Yeah. My pessimistic side of me is like, it definitely is unlikely. But I have some optimism here.
I do.
I'm not going to lie. I have some optimism. So
I do. All right. This one says, would love to know what your thoughts are on her next album and era, which we've talked about, I think, in like maybe the last couple of episodes of like, what do we think MC10 will be like? We've talked about how she has said even more experimental than Something Beautiful. And I've shared that I do think it's going to be in the vein of Lockdown. I think it's going to be similar to things of that nature. Are you still thinking maybe something like that?
as much as I want to say yes, I think there's somewhere deep inside of her that does crave, whether she wants to admit it or not, craves the public acceptance of her music and like the praise and the flowers performance at the Grammys.
Yeah.
So my only thought there was that because she does have that side of her that she doesn't like to say she has it, but I think she does have it. Because she has that side of her, I could see that being a determining factor whether she goes to like the lockdown mode, because if she does an album full of lockdown, I mean, that's going to be very similar to Dead Pets, which I love. Dead Pets is one of my favorite Miley albums. However, it just depends on what she's craving, I think, and which way she wants to go.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that there is a way that she could be experimental and still GP friendly. And I think that we are seeing a lot of artists going towards stuff like that. Like, honestly, Harry Styles just announced he's got a new album coming out, and I think that this is going to sound like something we've never heard before, even though everyone's thinking it's going to be disco-y. I think it's going to be disco-y in a different way, in a way that I feel like is going to be an experimentally pop. Does that make sense?
No, I think it does, because I think the trend with music and social media right now is going into the direction of trying to be different and trying to be the most creative and unique person.
Yeah.
I think there's an underlying trend right now with that. And so, yeah, you're right. It could work out well for her if she does something so different and so new. I think it could be either one.
But I agree with you that it can't be a whole album of Lockdown.
I don't know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, we had a whole album of Dead Pets. There wasn't really any friendly GP song on there.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing about Dead Pets is like, if you know, you really truly know. And of all the people I know that know of Dead Pets, they love it. True. It's just that nobody knows about it.
And it's kind of cool
or
that
give
no
it a
one
chance.
knows about it.
I know. I think so too. Okay, the next one is a like literal novel. Okay, so this person says she's curious of what we think since we're both Swifties and Smilers. First of all, don't label me. I like Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie. Thank you.
You're so funny, guys. Becky will at points show all the qualities of a Swiftie, but then does not identify or claim as one.
And I never will.
And she'll never.
Thank you. Proud Smiler, though. Put that on the board.
Absolutely.
She says Taylor will probably drop debut Taylor's version for the 20-year anniversary. Plus, with her and Travis getting married, people will eat up the 87 and 89 lyric in Mary's song. Apparently, Taylor Swift wrote You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, true, and renewed the copyright for it like a year ago, which Swifties say means she's going to put it on debut. I don't think there's any world where her and Miley would collab. I think Miley really dislikes Taylor. But it would also be strange for them both to celebrate their debuts. Both these debuts include Hannah Montana and not mention each other. I also blame Taylor's masters being bought, the announcement the same day Something Beautiful dropped, as to why Something Beautiful didn't do as well as it could have.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. I remember we were sitting at brunch when this happened.
We were livid.
We were burning in the golden burning sun, eating chilaquiles.
We were.
And then I opened up my phone to see that. I remember this vividly.
Yeah, this is coming back to me now.
She says, I listened to this gossip podcast called Why Will I Say? And the hosts tend to have sources where a lot of things come true. That podcast said last year that musicians were being told to not drop anything May 30th because Taylor was going to dominate the charts that day. When the podcast episode came out, Miley had already picked the day, May 30th, for Something Beautiful to drop. The prediction then came true, and Taylor announced that she had all her masters back on May 30th, and almost all of her albums were all over Billboard 100. All music news was about her. I'm a huge fan of both, so it was kind of bittersweet for me that day. But I'm just curious if Taylor will put a Hannah Montana song on debut, Taylor's version, and if so, will Taylor bring up Miley, and will Miley bring up Taylor? Their debut albums also dropped on the same day 20 years ago, so Miley will try to celebrate Hannah not on the exact day of the premiere because Taylor will probably be on the Press All Over debut. Okay.
That's a lot, but also like this is a good conversation to have, I think.
Yes.
Because so yeah, I do know that they both dropped their debuts at the same day because that's when my wedding is. We've talked about that. But I have always thought, since Taylor Swift has not dropped debut Taylor's version or whatever, I have thought that she is holding out for the 20th anniversary because it just makes sense to release. People do this all the time, right? They'll release I don't know if remastered is the right word, but a new vinyl or updated version of their record, that 20-year anniversary of it all.
Yeah.
So I could totally see that. And the fact that we did get confirmation that she got the rights or the copyright or whatever to You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. I do think that could be part of the vault that she does. Because she's done that before where she'll take back a song that she gave to another artist and record it with her voice. She's done that plenty of times for the vaults. So I could see that happening. I could see this starting a huge war, as if there's not a huge one already, between Smilers and Swifties.
I know.
Like, this is going to get intense. I don't think Miley will say anything about Taylor Swift. I don't think they're going to, like, call out each other.
I don't think that they will either. They never have. I don't see why they will.
They're going to act like they don't know about each other that day. If they both did something that day, they would just, like they did with Something Beautiful and the Masters, they just went on about their way, They didn't, It didn't faze them at all. They just did it.
Yeah. I think that honestly, I think that if Taylor does release some sort of Taylor's version of You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, I actually do think that will organically drive talk about Miley Cyrus.
I agree.
I think that she's not going to try to do it. I think that the internet just will. And we'll have a discussion about that online without either of them having to mention each other. And not in a bad way.
Yeah.
I think we'll just be like reminiscent about that song being in the Hannah Montana movie and that Miley performed it first.
Yeah. I'm literally trying to even picture like Taylor Swift singing that song and I can't. Even
especially at her big age.
At her big age and at see, back 20 years ago, she had a little bit of that like country twang Taylor Swift did, whether it was like real Miley or not. Yes. Miley, I would say sometimes Miley still has it.
She still
depending
can,
on what she's saying. But Taylor Swift does not at all.
At all. No.
I just can't. I just wonder how that would sound. But either way, I'm excited to celebrate both of this. The day, this whole year is like going to be so fun when it comes to just nostalgic and thinking about, this 2016 trend is happening. But also 2006 was 20 years ago, which all these amazing things happened in 2006, which I feel like kickstarted our fan journey was 2006. That was like
literally
the first year I remember being like a super fan of things.
That's truly, well, I mean, we all know that's the reason that you and I are sitting here today, but with so much, like, I think
So
that
much.
that you're right. It like kickstarted our enjoyment of pop culture.
Yeah. Like High School
Wanting-
Musical,
Yes.
the day before High School Musical turns 20, we're recording this. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be watching that tomorrow night.
Insane.
Making my
I guess I
fiance.
should too.
You totally should. My fiance Colton has not watched the second or third High School Musical. And
Hello?
you know what I showed? You know what I showed him? I showed him the video of Trisha Paytas doing the Bet on It
Stop.
dance.
Did you tell him it
And
was real?
No, I showed him the side by side. There's a YouTube video that has Trisha Paytas and Troy Bolton side by side doing the same exact music video and dance. And I literally told him, I was like, you know, if I like had all this like money and this like huge following, this is what I would invest my money into, is
Absolutely.
recreating music videos. Because why not?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, so it's gonna be a crazy year no matter what. I have no idea what to expect. Miley has been talking about Hannah Montana like that it's gonna be like a end of March or into April type of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be a before March 21st, or is it the 24th? March 24th.
Yeah. No, I definitely think that it'll be way closer to the actual date, or if not after.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be after.
But
I don't know.
We're gonna have to get an announcement about it soon if it's gonna be in March, because we're nearing the end of January. They're gonna
That's why I
have to
think
market it
I don't
somehow.
know if it's going to be. That's why I don't think it's going to be.
Something that they need to market.
No, I think it's going to be something in April.
Oh. Yeah.
Or like
I mean,
later in the year.
I don't know. These things, I feel like it could be like a month out, that, or even 2 weeks prior, that they're inviting us. Because, well, we got invited to the Spotify thing 3 days before.
I can't believe you just said that they're inviting us. I'm knocking on wood.
I didn't say that, first of all.
You just jinxed it.
I'm just talking about how they do these things.
No, you're right. Like send out invites to whoever. Yeah, I can't even think about being in a Ticketmaster war over this. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Sick. I'm sick.
So I can't deal with
Anyway.
that. But whatever happens, I'll be really grateful to witness anything, even if it's on a screen.
And you know we're going to be here to talk to you about it.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? We had a lot to talk about.
That was a lot. I guess we're so excited to be back, and thank you for giving us our time off.
Yeah.
It
And,
was,
you know, we're on Patreon.
Yeah. We still we're serving some stuff up over there. But yeah, no, I think that we had a really nice break, and we got some good episodes written.
Yes, we have a lot
And,
planned. We have some special guests coming on soon.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Other
special guests
planned.
some other places.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the updates. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. That's where we're the most active, I would say, on social.
Yeah.
But also, if you want more content, there's a whole library of reactions to Miley performances, Hannah Montana episode reactions, random one-off video reactions, but also we post our early deep dives on Patreon. So we already posted 2010 part 1.
Crazy.
Don't know when that's coming out on this main channel. So if you want it early, patreon.com/talkmiley2me. And this week we're actually posting a reaction to the Wonderworld tour that Miley Cyrus did in 2009.
We're going to watch that, which is why I've worn what I was going to wear to that concert had I gone.
Yeah. And we didn't get to go to the concert, so we're going to relive it through our computer screens in 2026. It'll be so much fun. Okay. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.